YouTube, what's going on? This your boy Meticulous Cowboys 86 coming at y'all with another video. This video right here is a reaction to the Dallas Cowboys versus the Rams. The Rams came into town and they came to our place and we played them. 4 o'clock game, about a 4:30 game. Last year in the playoffs, the Rams dismantled us via run game. They rushed for like over 200 some yards on us. So this time around we got them back and we rushed on them. So revenge is best served on a cold dish, and we got some revenge. I'm really proud of the Cowboys, but before I get into that, let me give you some stats from the game. I'm gonna start with the Rams. The Rams, Jared Goff, a former first-round selection. He completed 33 passes on 51 attempts for 284 yards. He had 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Todd Gurley, a premier running back, we bottled him up. He had about 11 carries for 20 yards, averaged 1.8 yards per carry and 1 touchdown. Their tight end, Higbee, he had 12 receptions for 101 yards. The final score in the game was like 21-44. Let me give you some stats from the Dallas Cowboys. My man Dak Prescott, he completed 15 passes out of 23 attempts for 212 yards. He averaged 9.2 yards per pass, and he had 2 touchdowns. My man Tony Pollard had about 12 carries for 131 yards and 1 touchdown. My man Ezekiel Elliott had 24 carries for 117 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tavon Austin had a touchdown, and my man Jason Witten had a touchdown also. This game was a complete effort. The defense came to play, special teams came to play, and the offense came to play. Prior to, I didn't think that the Cowboys had it in them to win this game. Quite frankly, I didn't think the Cowboys would win any more games for the rest of the season. But if we play like this, we can beat anybody. But it's just like, which Cowboys are we going to get today? Are we going to get the Cowboys that's going to play down to the competition, or are we going to get the Cowboys that's going to play up to the competition? So we're too inconsistent. You know, I do hope we make it to the playoffs, and I do hope we beat the Eagles next week. You know, you never know what can happen, but all together collectively, we got to play better football. Like I said, you know, I was surprised we beat the Rams, but we did what we did, and I was very proud. Well, we had to string it together on a consistent basis and be more consistent. Our new kicker, I think he made 3 field goals inside the dome. It's easier to kick inside the dome versus being outside. So kudos to him. Maybe our previous kicker was a cancer for the team. Maybe with a question mark. My man Sean Lee, we got some vintage Sean Lee. Played like he was, you know, he was out there balling. You know what I'm saying? He was out there balling. He got a sack. He got an interception. He was tackling. One thing about Sean Lee is he can diagnose a play, and he might not have the speed and all of that good stuff, but mentally he can diagnose a play, know where the ball is going to, get there and make it stop. Sean Lee, I'm so glad we re-signed him. Chidobe Awuzie is playing better. Jordan Lewis is playing well also. Really proud of the secondary. Antoine Woods was making stops in the run, so that's good. I'm really glad and really happy to see my man Antoine Woods out there making plays. Already went over Jordan Lewis. He played well. Really proud of Jordan Lewis, especially the way Cole Beasley got him. So adversity. It all depends on how you respond to adversity. And Jordan Lewis, he responded well to adversity. Let me talk about the Rams. Jared Goff is a former first-round selection. Troy Aikman said last night that his accuracy was off, and for a first-round selection versus what we got in a 4th-round selection, I like what we have in our 4th-round selection. Now, granted, Jared Goff made it to a Super Bowl. He didn't perform well, but he did make it to a Super Bowl. But at least he can put that on his resume. But Goff was a little off yesterday. And Todd Gurley, he wasn't able to do much. We bottled him up pretty well. So I'm really glad that the run defense came to play. Overall, I'm very proud and very happy for the Dallas Cowboys. We have to continue to play good football. I hope we beat the Eagles next week so we can go ahead and make it to the playoffs. And once we get into the playoffs, everybody got a 0-0 record. So let's just go out. Let's just see how everything plays out. Like I said, I'm really proud of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's keep this momentum going. Let's try to keep Tony Pollard more involved in the game because he was breaking tackles. And he's really fast also, very elusive. Just really proud. Dak Prescott hit Tavon Austin. He was wide open on a deep route, ran the ball in for a touchdown. And then also he made a touchdown versus his former team, the Rams, too. So I know he was excited about that. So I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and keep this momentum going. Like I said, the final score was 21-44. Dallas Cowboys win. Our new kicker looks impressive. And let's just see how this plays out. This your boy Meticulous Cowboys 86. Thank you for your time. I'ma holla at y'all on the next one. Deuces.
Cowboy history. His quarterback knocks it through. Wes Bryant, number 1 all time, with 73 touchdown passes.